Yes, guys, and a welcome from me. This is Championship Manager 0102, the World King, Part 10. Now, obviously, since Part 9, we had a good old stream. We had another session, 2 hours today. So we're going to have, unless you tuned into that stream, you might be a little bit far behind if the last info was Part 9 from you guys. We've come a long way. On the last stream, I actually moved clubs during the stream. So, cast your mind back now then. Cast your mind back. We'll start with Matt first. Matt, you may recall, is at Bologna. He's having a tough time, Matt. He's having a very difficult time at Bologna as we enter the last 7 games of the season. Yeah, I mean, he had plenty of money to work with, there's no doubt. And you can see the 7 bottom signings here. 16, 41, 56, 15, 15, 38, 30. He spent an absolute fortune. Let me just work that out. 30, 68, 98, 104, 154, 195, 211 million pounds he spent alone. I'm guessing he got knocked out of the cup. Did he get knocked out? Actually, oh yeah, I do remember getting knocked out of the cup, actually. He's had a bit of a tough old time of late. And I just think he's probably close to just, not jacking it in, but probably close to doing something that I've done. So I've now moved to Chelsea. And for me, just cast your mind back to where I was beforehand. We were, of course, at Genk, and we left Genk. We left Genk after, half a season? Belgium was pissing me off, and, I will return to Belgium to do the leg of the tour. The reason I opted for Chelsea is because I just think there's more chance of me winning the title, and I've got to do the leg in England anyway. We've done Germany. We've done Scotland, we've done Portugal, we've done Italy, we've done France, we've done Spain. We failed in England already with Newcastle. We came in our 2.5 years. And obviously we took over in January. We've got our 7 signings in January. Only just. We had a good amount of money, but we spent our money quite convincingly. We brought in this guy here just to make our 7th and final signing, who hasn't actually done too bad for me. Mohamed Chedira, massive, because me and Matt were both tracking him. I think Matt found him before me, and he had a release clause. Matt couldn't buy him, of course, because he'd made his 7 signings, and he became interested in me. That, of course, is Hakimi regen, and he started off pretty fucking decent for me. A little bit pissed off because he became interested in me after I bought this guy, Jacques Karumbako. So a little bit angry really because he was another right back, so I didn't really need another one, but hey ho. We brought in 2 central midfielders. Clayton we got in from Man United, who started in 7-6-7. We brought in Ryan Bannon as well, who's had a bit of a tough start. We brought in Zegan, desperate for a goalkeeper, absolutely desperate, and we'll need another goalkeeper at the end of the season. But the marquee signing of the window was definitely Alex Escobar, £26 million. So now we're looking really for the new season, next season. But this is where we're at then with 5 games to go. We've actually done really, really well. We did get knocked out of the FA Cup semi-finals to Brighton. Very, very annoyed at that because not long before we got knocked out to Brighton in the FA Cup, we beat Brighton in the League Cup final. So we won the League Cup, deservedly so. Very, very fucked off, so to speak, to get knocked out of the FA Cup semis. But hey ho, just drawn at home to Middlesbrough, which really pissed me off because we've had such a good run. Had we won that, and if we win our game in hand, we would be fucking level with Man City. So really fucked off. Going into the last few games of the season. That's where we're at. That is where we're at. So, I think for Matt will be looking, I know Matt well enough to know, he'll be looking at jobs. I think if a job comes up that looks appealing, that's in a league that he hasn't been at before, he might consider it. Let's just have a look at in Brazil. Secure. Okay. I don't know if secure would be enough for him, to be honest. He'd be looking to go to Spain, and I think the important thing that we need to look at really to see if Matt might go is going to be managerial stats. That's me in England. Matt is only superb, and I didn't even realise I was number 1 or joint 1. But more importantly, where's Matt? Matt's down in 18th. So who knows? Who knows? Yeah, it's been a bit of a It's been a long old stint. What are we coming to the end of now? This is coming to the end of season, is it 12? 13, sorry? Yeah, the end of season 13. 13 seasons. And I have spotted something right. I don't know if Matt's looked at this. When I left Belgium, I left because it was just getting on my fucking nerves. It was getting on my nerves. They've fallen off the top now. So we left Ghent because Ghent were just leading the way and they were not slipping up. But there you can see, since I've changed, and just cast your mind back to who we had. We brought in a few old players. Erling Haaland, a 36-year-old Haaland, who's still scoring well. Vinicius Jr., who's started to really perform now. And of course, another player, old guard, William Saliba, who just, look at that, 36. Look at his fucking positioning, marking, decisions, tackling, anticipation. It's just fucking bizarre, absolutely insane. So, obviously I hope they lose. Of course I do. So for Matt, well, Bologna, who knows? Going back to what I said about my right backs, I'm one of a player that Matt used to have at Dortmund, Specker. Now I'm looking to sell Specker, as you can see, because I want to recoup in some money. Or do you know what? I might not actually. I didn't realise his tackling was 31. I did not realise that at all. Tackling 31, so I'm probably not going to... Fuck me. But I've obviously got 3 really good right backs. 4, technically speaking. 5, technically speaking, because I've got Chapman, who's playing centre-back anyway. But Santigosa is playing at the back as well. So we're very, very gifted at right-back. So I don't need one of them. But, I'm not going to sell Specker unless I get a good fucking offer in for him, thinking about it now. But we've really started to pick up. And this Billy John, whoever the fuck he is doing really, really well. That's it from me, guys. Part 10. And on to the next instalment. Till next time, take it easy.